Hey there, this is Catherine Alice from The Portable Lifestyle, here to give you a quick little lesson on how to do video and look good. This is not too bad right now. You can see that I'm sitting in a pretty uncluttered background, so you can see me pretty well. The camera is up a little. One big mistake people do is they put I'm not even gonna do it because it's so scary. They put the camera down, or they like put their computer down here, and then they're talking down to the camera. It's not your best angle. It's gonna show all kinds of things you don't want it to see. And so it's best if you can even get a shoe box, a couple boxes, or prop the computer up or the camera somehow. Right now my iPad is just sitting on a sofa that has a high arm. So the camera's a little more eye level or a little above you. You're gonna look better. You want some good lighting. And so I got the best light in the world. There's two best lights. One is at sunset and the other is shot through some material. And so I have a lamp. I'm gonna show it to you, but I have a lamp that does that, and it warms up the frame for me. And I do it a lot in my own videos. I do a lot of videos, and so that's an idea. And then the other thing you don't want to do, so you want to make sure you're lit well and you can be seen. That's very important. It's good to put on a little color, especially if you're blonde. I hate to say that, but I learned it the hard way. When my book came out, I was going on a lot of television news, and all of the blonde anchors had false eyelashes, and they had their eyebrows drawn in, and they had some makeup, because if you're blonde and you have lighter skin, then you will fade out. So you want to try to look somewhat decent. Lipstick, I have a little on, but lipstick is also very good. Now I'm going to show you a couple things not to do. One of them is be like this. See how you can't see me? If you've got your background lighter than you're barely going to see me, or I'm going to get completely whited out. That's the beach back there. And I also, let me show you, this is my wall of weddings lamp. This is the lamp. And so it shoots, let me turn it on. It shoots actual, sorry for the clutter, but it shoots light through a, let me see if I can get, there we go. It shoots light through it. And so if you put a light like that, any kind of those Chinese lamps where you have light bulbs, then you will have a much better picture, okay? It'll warm you up, particularly if you don't have any natural light coming through. Like if you're Skyping or Zooming or whatever you're doing in the dark, like after the sunset, get some lights and try to make up nice lights. Almost any home lamp has a nice warm light. The natural light is kind of cooler, and you want to warm yourself up. I noticed when we did my new wall of weddings, I was looking really cold, like it looked cold. I looked kind of gray, and I was kind of like blending in. But once we put that light right in front of me, it warmed me up, and I look more like I really do, which is a little warmer skin tone, and not so washed out. And so a lot of times you could just use the nice lights in your home to look good, or in your office, wherever you are. And if you're going to invest anything, go buy a lamp. That one didn't cost very much, but it really changed everything for my videos. And one other thing you don't want to do not use your overhead lights. Have you ever seen somebody where they put the flashlight on your head, on their head, or either on their chin, and they look scary, like something out of a horror movie? You don't want to do that. Overhead lights light you really badly, and they're really harsh. And if they're underneath you, same thing. Now, if you have a darker skin tone, it's a problem if you're on a white wall, because you will fade out just like I did when I had the beach and the natural light in the background for me. And so if you have a darker skin tone, try to make sure you've got something that's kind of complementing your skin around you. What I suggest to wear is, don't wear crazy colors. If you ever saw somebody and they have on a plaid or like stripes and it looks like it's moving, it's because it doesn't work well on camera. So try to wear neutrals, try to look somewhat professional. The big joke right now is that everybody's wearing pajamas underneath. A lot of online retailers are saying they're selling a lot more tops, but they're not selling as many bottoms right now. I have sweatpants on myself. And so those are some basic tips to do well on camera. You want to be professional. You want to declutter the background, or find like this is a quiet corner right here. A lot of my videos on love, because you might know I write on love, or against my wall of weddings, all the people who got married from my work. So I use that as well, but try to make a conscious choice. A lot of people are in front of a shelf, and that's fine, but you might want to arrange things to tell something about you without saying it, just like my wall of weddings does. I have like, I used to, before our house burned down, I had a bunch of awards, and I have one thing I bought was just this big old diamond ring for engagements that sometimes is in there. You can get some flowers. Sometimes I'll do, like, I have some paintings here. I've done that, and I've even had friends come over and use my backgrounds because we tend to have a few places we can video from that look nice. And if nothing else, just do some videos at sunset with a, you know, with a nice background like the beach or somewhere like that, because sunset, they called it golden hour. And by the way, bonus tip, if you are doing an online profile picture or even a professional picture, studies show that a non-studio picture actually gets more hits and it gets more attention. It feels more real. And so you could do that and do it at golden hour, which is the last hour when the sun is setting. Best light, all the car commercials shoot at that time too. It's just a good time where everything and everybody looks extra good. So those are some basic tips for how to switch virtual and look good on the camera. If you have props that you're going to use, have them ready. So if you're doing show and tell, like I might have a copy of my best-selling book ready, or a CD that I'm going to show people that I've done, or anything like that. And so think about that as well. I've been known to dress up for some of my videos, like for Halloween or for New Year's, just to look a little crazy and change it up. And it's always nice to have something interesting, some conversation piece. So I've done videos off of cruise ships, on moving trains, on a glacier from a private plane, just all kinds of them. And you want to kind of make it interesting as well so people don't get bored. All right, so those are some basic tips on how to come across well on video. I hope it's helped. Happy videoing. I hope to see you in a future video, like on a Zoom conference or some kind of conference. That would be great. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon. Take really good care of yourself. Bye for now, and this is Catherine Alice again for the Portable Lifestyle.